Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queenswitch 2. So, we're still in the southern Lower Daga, exploring the overworld, basically, discovering what there is to discover. And I made my way back to this, this wasteland, and took out two of these patrols. But I'm leaving this one for, to record, because these are technically new enemies, I guess. Basilisks. Probably, if I had to guess, they will be able to do some sort of stunning attack, which might be annoying, but, well, I guess the plan is to try and kill them as quickly as possible, so with any luck, we will never see what they will actually do. Well, this is double stunned. Huh. For good measure, I guess. Might as well get some damage going on this one then, or not. Okay. Yep. And we have seen the stunning breath. I mean, it's basically just shockwave, right? The mage spell. I mean, why reinvent the wheel when that makes perfect sense, I guess? Or, well, I mean, I suppose that was just a different attack. But equally nasty, if not nastier. Okay. Thankfully, stun never lasts very long. I mean, it's obviously annoying when I'm using it against enemies, because it rarely ever feels very, very worthwhile. But it's certainly nice that it works that way against us. Wow, could you stop it? Well, I suppose you can do another one of these. There we go, finally. That's more like it. Okay, nice crit. Can you reach that guy? You sure can. Nice, and the cleave. Wow. And there we go. Okay. Well, honestly, I don't know. I think I took out all the patrolling monsters that I saw. This being the third one. But I might as well do some healing here. We should get, actually, yeah, all two of those points back. Very nice. And I'm not entirely sure which ones of these nests. I haven't checked out this, probably. You look for treasure, but you find nothing but bones and trash. Really? Have I not checked that one out before? Okay, maybe I had actually seen all of the nests. Fair enough. Huh. Could have sworn I had one or two more left to check, but, well, no such luck. Okay. Turn night again, for what it's worth. Now, actually, one thing I did not even mention last time is, of course, finding the way into the Erodico ruins, hopefully, if that is indeed how it works. This might be, yeah, this is definitely another one of those raider camps. I mean, might as well give it a try, right? You find a small mining claim, never mind. I guess it's different. It's just a dozen workers wielding picks and short swords. They're digging around in some old shafts looking for undiscovered crystals or seams of deep metal. When you walk up the road, they emerge from the pit to greet you. Their weapons aren't drawn, but they are not happy to have visitors. Well, I mean, we can at least say hello, right? When you try to greet them, you find them grim and taciturn. You can barely get any information from them. They're from a clan to the north. They are looking for crystals. That is all they're willing to say. Have anything worth selling? Let's try to be friendly first. They absolutely do not. Wow, okay. I mean, you'd think that they'd like to make some money. That should be why they're digging here in the first place, right? But I guess not. Are you allowed to be here? They explain that this is an abandoned claim, and thus they are legally allowed to be here. They probably won't stay for long. They haven't found anything of value, and they're worried about raiders. Okay, we depart. They watch quietly as you leave. You head back along the road to the east. A sudden hot wind picks up. Soon there is sand flying everywhere. It is hard to see. Keep walking, for lack of better options. You struggle against the wind and sand and walk east. Visibility is miserable, which is why you don't see the raiders until you stumble into them. There are 8 of them. They are sneaking toward the mining camp to the west. Weapons drawn. When they see who you are, they stand to the side. They are waiting for you to pass so they can continue their bloody business. Wow. I mean, I guess we are sure that they are indeed raiders. I suppose it's probably pretty obvious what they're up to. Who are you? The raiders don't respond. They just wave you by. Their faces are covered and your eyes are full of sand, so you can't read their expressions. I don't know what that has to do with our eyes. Eyes are full. Okay, never mind. I thought our ears were full of sand. Never mind. That makes sense then. Well, we attack them, I guess. You give the raiders a bit of Haven justice. They're barely able to comprehend the infinite extent of their bad luck before you are upon them. Well, we'll see how badly this goes for them. Okay, they seem to be the manageable kind of raider. The kind that is exactly our level. Yes, I need to keep reminding myself. Also, wow. I have not actually turned in any quests, but last time I checked we were like over 100 experience away. I guess I must have just been killing so many random enemies that even at only 1 or 2 XP a piece, it's been piling up. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. Just surprised, really. Okay, let's do one of these, I guess. I mean, that's 5 of them. Yeah. Probably not going to get any better than that. Yeah, these are obviously a much weaker type of enemy than we've been fighting. Specifically in Malachi Pass, so. But then these humanoid enemies are, tend to be annoying just because they always have a certain amount of physical armor. In fact, these are actually quite, or at least some of them are, very heavily armored. So there's that. You know what? There you go. This is definitely a tougher encounter than those wandering wild animals we've been fighting. Okay. Thanks for blocking that. Also, thanks for sticking pretty close together. Even closer than before. If it stays like this, we might get a very nice poison rain going there. I think I'm gonna play it safe and heal her. This guy's just super tanky. Doing a good job actually tanking us as well. Okay, that's not great. Oh, that's even less great. Wow. I guess they are hasted, huh? I was just gonna say, how are they even getting that many turns? Well, that's how, of course. And once again, it's Chip who kicks the bucket, while everyone else seems to be hanging on, for the time being at least. I mean, this guy's gonna die. I could play it a little bit safe and heal him, I guess. Can you shoot from there? Yes. So if we do get a freebie, we do not. Never mind then. Okay, we block the damage. Now they're moving forward. Wow, okay. Well, it's a bit of a waste, but I guess I'm gonna rush toward this guy because it's just pointless to waste any time on that guy. On a dead man. Same there, actually. I don't know why I just instinctively shot that one, but it's fine. At this point. Okay, evasion. It's a little bit annoying, but we did hit anyway. He is definitely going to die from poison. That's nice. 2 damage, huh? Thanks for hitting, and yeah. I figured that was probably going to happen, but, at this point, we're obviously just going to retreat back to our fort, which is very nearby, so I was not very worried about losing people here, or, the raiders have been slain. Alas, the Lodaga has a nearly limitless supply of them. You search their packs, looking for evidence of what clan sent them. You find nothing. They weren't foolish enough to carry evidence with them. You do find a small pouch, though. It contains a handful of gemstones and a large glittering crystal. 58 coins, not bad. Not sure what that large glittering crystal was supposed to be. I'm guessing maybe a flawless crystal, that would make sense. Okay, well, let's save that, I suppose. And, oh, can we tell them that we basically saved their hides here? Approach them. Oh, then one of them starts to look a little guilty. He says, "We saw you fight the raiders. We are grateful. We owe you hospitality." Enjoy the hospitality, I suppose. You sit around a low fire. They provide tea with sand in it. And, well, at least the sand should sink to the bottom, right? So it should be relatively easy on the teeth drinking that. It's paltry fare, but it's all they have. Well, do you now have anything worth selling, perhaps? Nope. Okay, they stand at attention as you leave. It's the nicest they have seen. It's the nicest they have been. Okay. Again, their reaction might have been entirely different. Or, you know, even less hospitable. If my reputation wasn't what it is. Is this a camp? No. You find an abandoned campsite. Whoever stayed here last did a careful job cleaning up after themselves. You look for a sense of Jaxon's scarce band. You find nothing. Well. Okay. Well, this is, yeah, okay. We're definitely getting closer to the other side of the Erodico Tower here than the map suggested. Well, actually, I suppose it is kind of close. The map is never particularly accurate as far as the precise locations of areas goes. Okay, nothing still. What's going on here? This is not the... Oh, it might be, again, with the inaccuracies here. This might be the claim. Who are you people? At the end of this valley you find several sages of the Erodico. They are wearing the heavy robes of their sect, but the mountain shades them. They are gathered around a cave entrance. When you get close, they see you. They turn around and run toward you, shouting. Shouting what? Hello. They run toward you, waving their arms. Go away! Go away! This is a private experiment! These are secrets of the Erodico! They are very angry. They haven't noticed the huge beasts that have come out of the cave behind them. Don't you know? This is Erodico land. No, I did not know that, although the tower is nearby. There's a ruin near here. We are extracting its knowledge. It is a very private process. The beasts are huge, glowing carbores. They lumber toward you. Look behind you. What trickery of Haven is this? You steal our secrets and then you insult us. What are we supposed to see if we look behind us? The carbores are very close. Monsters? They finally bother to listen to you, just in time to jump out of the way of a carbore's crushing blow. You see, Haven? You ruined our experiment. Now we have to clean it up. Okay, not sure what kind of experiment that would have been, but here we are, and happy to see that they're at least fighting by our side again. Okay, radiated carbores. I see. I mean, you didn't all have to turn around and abandon your experiment and come toward us shouting and waving your arms. One of you would have been enough to, you know, to talk to us and tell us that we're interrupting something. But, oh well, I guess these people are just crazy. Why am I even trying to make sense of what they do? Silence? Okay, I'm not sure if these things would normally try to cast any spells. Should I try to make an effort to keep them alive? I mean, I guess it's the right thing to do, but... Well, actually, the game might acknowledge the fact that I managed to not have any of my allies die. Okay, or not. Maybe I just never got a chance to even heal. In that case, I really hope it doesn't matter. Well, also, these guys are dealing a lot of damage. And are pretty tanky, as is usual for carbores. Did not want to jump all the way up there, for the sake of being able to, you know, hit them with spells. Oh right, we are also getting hit by our so-called allies. That is definitely unfortunate to see that even NPCs' area spells hit us. Obviously a thing we have absolutely no control over. So yeah, that's bad. I can't even... Well, the scorpion is basically dead, so that doesn't matter, but yeah, this is not amazing. What else can I do? I could call bones, I guess. To try and serve as a distraction, rather than... Well, I guess I could just go ahead and deal some single target damage. That works too. You can absolutely drink a potion and do some of that. Awesome, one less, finally. 31 damage, okay. And there we go. Yikes. You drink a potion as well, I suppose. Is your whirlwind going to hit this one? No, it's not, right? Could have cleaved there. Could have cleaved. No such luck, though. This is definitely a tough encounter. Definitely very uneven difficulty across these various, you know, miscellaneous world map encounters, but that's fine, of course. I don't like the fact that that Conqueror is not even damaged at all. Yeah, 44 damage. Dear God. Well, I guess you heal Pat. Well, I mean, these guys are not doing a very good job helping us kill these guys. I mean, yeah, all the debuffs are nice, but dealing some damage would be even nicer. Oh hey, we finally leveled up, even our dead. That's nice. This thing is gonna die from its debuffs, so we can finally start working on this one. Well, it would have died from its debuffs, except they can heal. Right. Well, you know what? Finish him off then. Oof. I mean, try to keep all of you alive, I suppose. At this point, it's... yeah, let's actually just do that twice. Oh god. At this point, it is looking a little bit dicey. Well, you're dead, basically, but... you tried. Well, I mean, the thing keeps healing itself. Our so-called ally is not doing anything, and of course, wow, holy crap, 62 damage. Well, here we go. Pat surviving just barely again. The warped Conquerors have been slain. You expect a reward from the Erodico, but they're too angry with you to speak. They, the one person left alive, stalk over the desert. You search the cave of the Conquerors. It is a deep, slimy hole, and the smell makes you gag. You find some nice crystals and an old bone scroll tube. Okay, nice. I doubt the result would have been any different if more than one had survived. Which, again, was completely out of our control anyway. Okay, Haven's Might. Right? Did I mean for him to have one of those return life scrolls? I mean, maybe. Although he does not really tend to survive. I mean, if anyone, I guess she should have one of those, in case I ever decide to actually use one. 2 Scrolls of Haven's Might. Yeah, sure. And you can have the emergency healing. I'll save that, I suppose. Could have been worse. We could have all died completely. Rather than just mostly. The road to the east leads to 100 miles of largely unclaimed land, mostly wastes, but there are probably a few decent patches that haven't been settled. On the other side is Diandia, one of the minor vassals of Haven. An enormous landslide has blocked the pass. Okay, so even if we somehow wanted to go there, and the game wouldn't just tell me that I can't leave my duties here, we literally, physically cannot go that way. Well, not sure if that was necessary, but okay, I get it. You could probably get through with effort. Oh, okay. However, it will take months of work to properly clear the road, work that has not even begun. It is unfortunate and suspicious that this road has been blocked now. Nothing to be done about it at this point. Is it suspicious? I mean, I don't know. It's not like help could arrive from there, right? Or could be expected realistically. If anyone wanted help from the Diandians, I suppose. What is this? Blasted wastes? Hold on. Huh. Interesting. Moving into this area that's not even... that seems to not even be on the map. Obviously we are in no shape to fight anything, so I'm not going to approach whatever that is even more than I already did. Okay, we have discovered the Flint Pit claim. That's nice, we get our report. Minor thefts, nothing too bad. Okay, still gaining a lot of wood and stone, as we have been, and very minor amounts of iron and quicksilver. Better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, we do have some more scorpions here, which I will take out. Eventually there is another camp, which I'm also not going to approach, because there's a decent chance that that is going to be the one that finally triggers the encounter. So we'll do this one more time. Actually, we did all level up, which is very nice. Level 7. Now let's see. Cultural. Powerfully heals and cures for 3 energy. I mean, it would be an emergency spell to use for sure, but that could definitely come in handy. Haven's might less so. I mean, yeah, it could come in handy for sure, but obviously we can buff already. It does say powerfully hastes and blesses. Okay, passive provides a damage bonus to allies within 4 spaces. The higher your level, the higher the bonus. Honestly, as I said in the past, I am a sucker for passive effects, and I am a sucker for dealing more damage, killing my enemies more quickly. So yeah, let's go with that. I mean, just quickly checking the alternatives, I suppose. Heals and blesses. Well, this makes sense once I actually pick Haven's Smite, you know, and will also give me the extra evasion, which is definitely nice to have. +1 energy. Sure, I could always go for this. Afflictions I cause. I mean, I suppose that should include bleeding, which we do cause a lot. And the extra point of energy is also nice to have. Yeah. But for the time being, here we could obviously also upgrade his whirlwind attack, which I do use a lot. I wish this increased the stunning chance rather than the damage, because obviously we already have skills that are mainly there for dealing extra damage. I'd really prefer if this didn't deal any extra damage. I suppose as it is, it doesn't. Right? That's... yeah, so it's still going to be less damage, but I really wish we had a more reliable way to at least disable an enemy for 1 turn, right? But no such luck. Knockback, yeah, I don't know about that one. Evasion charm. I mean, I suppose it's this can be powerful, but it's just, I don't know, I don't like that kind of defensive buff, especially since it's only a single target thing. I'm almost always gonna feel that it's more worthwhile to spend the turn actually, you know, actively disabling my enemies rather than increasing our odds of not being hit. Yeah, it's when enemies use it, it's mostly an annoyance, but you know, it's... and I don't want to annoy my enemies, I want to just outright kill them whenever I can. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. And similarly, just weakening enemies, I mean... no, that can definitely be useful against, you know, hard-hitting single enemies. But, well, for now we're still so limited in our points, and I think we're good. I mean, I do like using Bull Rush, that's super useful, so putting an extra point into that for maximum efficiency, it's also not a bad idea. But yeah, well, as always, there are so many things to potentially increase. Also, I mean, obviously just, now that I have this one, putting the next point into it again to just outright double the damage bonus, that would be nice. Do we actually see somewhere? Well, no, I guess we don't get our damage bonuses anywhere. That's unfortunate. I mean, so really we don't know how effective this even is. It has the higher a level, the higher the bonus, but who knows how that scales. It's good to know that it does, though, so, you know, I'll take it. Stone Vapors. The next single target attack poisons everyone. I wish it was just every attack, just the next attack, so I could use this and then use, you know, follow it up with the Whirlwind. but I wouldn't mind having this. I also obviously want to put another point into the row wears down eventually, because as it is, a 10% chance is not amazing. 20 is, well, twice as good. Obviously. I haven't even used knockback once. But I'm also not using fast feint a whole lot recently. I don't know, I mean, you know what? Why don't I get this out of the way? I will eventually get Stone Vapors, but again, passive effects are neat, so let's go with that. Similar reasoning here, I guess, unless I really want to make her shock more powerful. That being said, I do use Poison Rain a lot. It's probably easily the spell I've used the most so far, because it's just, you know, it's so nice to be able to target. It, you know, can potentially hit a lot of enemies. It deals very solid damage, plus the poison. The increase from an additional point is not amazing, but, I mean, it's already good, and making it even better seems like a really good idea. I was just about to say that I don't even, since I'm not really using Shockwave ever, I might as well just take this point out, but of course we would lose out on just straight up 2 points of damage. Maybe not a huge deal compared to buffing this right now. You know what? Why not? Why not give that a try? I guess we're losing out on 2 points of damage on other spells. But Poison Rain should just be more powerful, right? With its 10% buff. And, I mean, either way, 2 points of damage aren't that big of a deal, and I'm gonna get that back soon enough. And I also want to make this as efficient as it can be. Because right now, yeah, it doesn't kick in nearly often enough, but there you go. Again, passive effects are amazing. As for you, God, I really would like this extra energy eventually, but we need to invest so many points into everything. Battle Frenzy, I do use that quite a bit. Having silence available for certain enemies would also be nice. Having a better healing spell, either the regular one or the healing wave, buffed by 10%. I could always take this out and actually... Yeah, why don't I? Why don't I do that? 10% extra haste is nice, but is it really that crucial? Not really. So I think I'm actually gonna put my 2 points, you know, on this tier into Healing Wave. That just seems to make more sense. Actually, let me just, oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I can't. Yeah, that's fine. Let's actually take a look at this. Compare these spells. 10 to 15 and cures 9 turns of negative effects. 10 to 20. Okay. I mean, it makes sense that this was that this would heal for less. Still seems a little bit redundant, doesn't it? I mean, I guess it's the only way to cure the entire group when we're all being poisoned by area spells and whatnot. So I will eventually want this, but I'm probably not going to put more than 1 point into this, because 9 turns of negative effects is already pretty good, I'd say. And I'd primarily use this not for healing, but for the cleansing effect, of course. Yeah, I think it's not that much of a priority right now. So I'm going to take that out for now. Do this again. Now the question is, do I get these ensnaring vines that we've seen so effectively used against us? Obviously he doesn't really have any magic damage bonuses, so this is definitely not going to be as powerful. Also, he actually has to be near enemies for this to be useful at all, or usable at all. So yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit underwhelming when I try to use that. How does this improve, actually? Okay, just a bigger effect, stronger effect, not a bigger area within 2 spaces. That's just so lame. Yeah, really not sure about these passive effects. I mean, they definitely seem to be the weakest out of all the cultures available. You know, I'm just gonna go with Battle Frenzy. Increase the duration by 4 turns. Yeah. Alright, okay. What do we have in terms of items? Nothing much. We do have some more money than we used to. What did I want to buy? I guess I did want to get that bloodletting rune. Oh no, first I have to actually get the better sword. That's right. Which we still don't have access to. And of course we can't actually build anymore. Blacksmiths for now. Could build another apothecary here. Although, no, actually we can't because we don't have enough quicksilver. Also, we are already just barely scraping by, just barely making any profits on resources. So I think that would be maybe a little stretching my funds a little bit thin. Buy armor. Right, we don't have the better armor for him yet. And he does keep dying, so, you know, I think that's probably a pretty good argument for actually getting this for him. This is just such a great upgrade. I mean, more than doubling the physical damage absorption. It's just, yeah. I think this has to be done. And of course, we also need to do this. And yeah. That, why did I do that? I'm stupid. That's why. That was a waste. Okay, well, I can't believe I just did that. I was just not even paying attention to what I was doing. Hold on a sec. I don't know where I saved. Okay, I'm back. I redid all of that. I did not unsuck the wrong armor this time. So, yeah, they're both on the same page in that regard now. So that's nice. Yeah, unfortunately we're basically back to being broke, but oh well. Slowly upgrading our stuff one item at a time, you know. If, you know, at least until we maybe make some more money sometime soon. Okay, we did regain something. I need to keep reminding myself to double check. No. Weird. Okay, I must be misreading something. Because it looks like I should have made one more quicksilver than I spent overall. But we still only have one. Unless I did get this pop-up. You know what? Never mind. Maybe I did get the same pop-up just earlier because I just walked a straighter line from here where I saved back to the fort. That's probably all it is. So that's probably the same report. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense that we got another one again in such a short time frame. Anyway, let's see if we finally get this raider. No, still nothing. Which probably means that we missed a campsite somewhere, because I was looking for those... Oh, well, unfortunately you can't scroll forever here. Yeah, I was looking for those tent icons, when most of these campsites are obviously just little campfires out in the open. Okay, well, I suppose there is a little bit more to see here, potentially. Except, never mind, I have actually seen this. Yeah, forgot that I had already walked here. The road to the east, yeah, okay. That one, that's right. Right, so we had spent a little bit more time over here. I mean, I could take a look at this. I'm gonna put this on the map. You know, at least on the mini-map. So I see that there's a passage here. Actually, no, since we're here, and I'm curious just to see if we'll get some sort of message here. No, not immediately. Well, we do now. You meet someone, or something. As you try to walk between these two ancient pillars, a drake steps out to stop you. He seems alone at first, but then you start to hear hissing coming from the cliffs to the other side. Maybe this is the Drake we were supposed to talk to? No, that one is explicitly supposed to be in the fire pit or whatever it's called. Flint pit? No. What was it called? No, that's actually not here at all. That's the one further to the west. So this must be unrelated. Anyway. He's a huge, powerful creature. You fear that he might be too strong for you. Yeah, that's likely. He sniffs the air, then he stares at you. I am the Drake Coraclis. Visitors are rare. You are a powerful one. I smell magic and power. I will not risk the injury. I will let you by if you pay my tolls. Well, I can't really do that right now. What is the toll? It is a mere 100 coins. To show respect. Pay to enter my land once, and you may enter for all times. I am a fair creature. I mean, I hope that we'll eventually be at a point where 100 coins is not a big deal again. Really wish I had been more conservative with my money in the earlier game, but you know, it's what it is. I mean, while it is a little bit insolent, I would rather not anger the Drake right now. I'm guessing even if I pay the toll now, we will probably still get a chance to eventually challenge it and kill it if we so choose. So for the time being, Coraclis considers killing you, then he decides that the fight will likely result in injury. He nods and you back away. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't like that this is not on the map, but I guess I'm gonna just take another note about this, since I already started a page of notes, currently containing exactly one. Might as well just put that on there and return sometime later. Okay. Let's take out these scorpions. I guess if they actually wanted to fight us. There we go. Now let's see. These are level 7, as enemies were in this area before. So, okay. So far my theory is at least not immediately disproved. Disproved? About enemies maybe, you know, having a certain minimum level, but not leveling up until you actually surpass it. Of course, we'd have to level up again, and then find some enemies in this area again, which we're currently in the process of just completely eliminating. So we'll see. I guess, I mean, I'm probably gonna level up again by doing all these side quests by the time I return to Malachite Tower, so we should get confirmation there. But I'm guessing that those enemies will probably, for the time being, also still be level 7, and we will thus have gained a certain edge over them compared to the last time we tried dealing with them. So satisfying. Well, you can actually, well, just attack this one, I guess, yeah, kill it. But I'm hoping to get another chance for a whirlwind. There we go. Very good. Well, we took some damage, but we've seen worse. This is the one I checked, yeah. Okay, so do I actually hunt for this raider? I guess so, huh? I guess this was unrelated. Well, whatever it was, it's not triggering anything now. Oh. Okay. Oh, I guess we just need to... We were told to just keep rechecking these campsites. So maybe that's literally all we need to do. Maybe just trigger them a certain number of times, or maybe it actually is tied to particular times. Find nothing. This one is right over here. Find nothing. I might just be wasting a lot of time. Oh, okay, well, there we go. As you leave, you hear a distant horn blow. Distant? How distant? Oh, I saw something moving here. Could this be them? I'm gonna risk saving here because I think we should be able to run away if we need to. You have been seen by a band of Dargan warriors. They run over the hills toward you at great speed, and neither the heat nor their armor slows them down. That's surprising. At first you are sure that they're going to attack you, then they get close enough to see who you are. Haven? It is Haven, they whisper among themselves. Their leader approaches to face you. He removes his helmet to reveal a brutal man of the dagger. He's probably in his 30s. You note that he has 2 vicious scars, each running down the sides of his face. Yes? The scarred man thinks for a moment. We are warriors. We saw you. We thought you might be prey. Now I am close. I see you are guests of the land. We want no trouble. We will just go. Or will you? You're raiders. That violates the law of Haven. I should probably kill you just to be safe. No, is your name Jaxon Scar by any chance? Obviously, we have heard about him. The raiders look at each other. Their leader lets out a long sigh. I just wanted to let you go. Now that you have seen me, you have to die. This will cause a lot of problems with Haven, but really, you are the one to blame. Well, true. This is a large band of warriors. I hate that they all get their turns before we do. They are level 7, though. Okay. Is Jaxon Scar actually one of them, like, by name? War Sage, that one needs to die for sure. Relatively low armor, as you would expect. Okay. So, unfortunately, once again, we don't actually get one of them, you know, named as our... Well, we don't get our named opponent represented here as an enemy, which is a little bit lame, but oh well. Ultimately not a big deal, I guess. I'm so tempted to just rush this person down. I think I'm gonna not stand in the way of the spells I'm planning to sling. Oof. Wow. Well, okay, that was not bad. Where's their spell? War Sage? Okay, there. Yeah, we have to make sure to get them, right? I mean, I did buff the area healing. And I feel like I need to heal for the most possible amount to give Chip even a fighting chance here, so even though it's a little bit inefficient, and it ended up only healing for 22. Please, give him a turn before they kill him, so he can drink a potion. Thank you. Holy crap, he took so much bleeding damage. Yep, that's not great. Well, go down swinging, literally. That was not very good damage. Okay, at least you blocked that damage. Come on. It takes so little damage. Are we aren't weakened or anything. In fact, we are still buffed, so it is surprising that they are that resistant to our damage. I mean, this has the best chance to take out a couple of them, I guess, or get them very close. Well, we did kill one more person, so there's that. Obviously, this situation is where you know, having that healing rain or whatever available would be pretty handy. I guess we're gonna cure him like that. It's not gonna save him probably, but you know, might as well give it my best shot. Well, I keep doing this. Oh no, a critical 38? Wow, are you actually supposed to be the boss here? Or are you just another raider? Well, it's the same level. 31 physical armor though, my god. It's a bit much, isn't it, game? Is that really necessary? Down to 14, so any additional hit should kill that one. Pretty much. I gotta do this for maximum efficiency. Nice. 2 more down. Come on. You can actually step forth a little bit. I probably should have... Yeah, you know, I should have healed and whirlwinded instead. Oh, God, we got 2 of them evaded. That's not great. Stun. Not good. I mean, a lot of them are quite damaged, but this is looking rough for sure. Single target heal. No free attack, unfortunately. What? 2 of them evaded. I guess they both have spell shield, so it's not too unexpected. 24 crit. Come on. Come on, man. Cured. Oh, God. And another crit. Well, for a while it looked like we might actually be getting somewhere, but, well... now not so much. Wait, oh right, I did unlearn Shockwave, didn't I? I guess I could go for the Icy Wave, because, well... never mind, it's not even... I suppose you could step back and maybe hit them all? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not gonna kill them, but... getting pretty close. Okay, that guy finally died. Ah, evaded, of course. Oh, but they died to poison. Now we died. This is extremely close, of course, but... yeah. Well, okay. Well, I mean, we can obviously do this, right? Surely. Same Jaxon Scar. They attack. Okay. Well, let's basically try the same thing again and hope to get a little bit luckier. Obviously, we're missing some health here, which is not ideal. We also continue to not have any, you know, weakening spells at all. Any crowd control, really. Well, we have a little bit, but, well, nothing that really affects large groups of enemies. So, you know, that is obviously a weakness in my strategy. I am aware of that. But then again, I do like the strategy of just killing my enemies as quickly as possible. And it's working out for the most part. You actually top yourself off. Where's their caster? War Sage, right there. Okay. Yes, you can rush down that guy who's already damaged. We could try to take this one out right away. But the next spell should finish the job here. Okay, well, now I wish I had killed him, although the Scorpion is probably the least of our troubles here, but the least of our worries. Okay, so far so good. The stun is annoying, needless to say. Also, that guy sneaking past our defenses here. It's not ideal. Move over there, I suppose, and I don't know, weaken the next guy. Probably should have looked for someone with slightly less physical armor to make this a little bit more effective. Ooh, that was nice though. Okay, we got crit as punishment and stunned. Oh, that's decent. Nice. Killed one. Killed another one indirectly. Okay. He needs some healing. Right now. Battle Medic kicked in. Awesome. And the plan is to do another whirlwind attack soon. Hopefully finishing off this one, if we can hit. I mean, I have to assume that we actually land our hits, right? This guy actually has surprisingly little armor, considering they look like they're wearing at least medium armor plus a shield. But I guess that really does not mean anything necessarily. Okay, I mean, these guys with a really big shields tend to be very protective. 24. This one's also only 17 with a wooden shield. This one with a wooden tower shield with 24. Yeah, but this metal tower shield with 29 physical armor. That's pretty rough. 25, 19. Okay, never mind. Wooden tower shield and still... Well, it's not a tower shield, I suppose. It's a... There's a word for those, for that kind of shield. Kite shield, I suppose. Although it looks pretty large, but, you know, whatever. It's obviously... The visual representations here don't really mean much. Should I throw out some heal? I guess I could try to... No, wait. It would say curable if it were actually curable, so stun cannot be cured with like that. How tough is a scorpion? Not very. No, I think it just deals some damage to this guy. Why not? Well, a critical 24. That was a good decision, I guess it turned out. Okay, we got a cleave. You actually step over here, so you get all of these guys, and hopefully, well, deal some damage here. You missed his turn, of course. Bleeding. More bleeding, I should say. That's 5 enemies total. I guess I could also go for these, which is also 5. Yeah, maybe do that. Good, one more dead. This guy is just barely not gonna die from poison, I think. I could try to finish him off like this. Although, no, I think we need to try to keep us alive here, keep our guys alive. And got cleaved again. Good thing I did heal. Okay, you missed your turn. Actually, not great. I'm also not a fan of those enemies up there. That guy blocked all of our damage. Yeah, that's the one with the 29 physical armor. I dare I say that this looks a little bit more promising than the previous one. Previous attempt? I think so. Not that we did anything fundamentally different. These guys are just so tanky. Come on. And they keep stunning us, which, you know, to be fair, we could be trying to do the same. Gonna hope that we hit. Good. Finally, that guy's dead at least. Let's see here. Everyone has a spell shield except for the scorpion. I don't know, maybe it makes most sense to wait until spell shield runs out on one of them, so when I decide to use my final spell point on a shock, it at least has the best possible chance of hitting. Okay, we did hit. He's poisoned. He might be low enough to actually die. Nice, good. Okay. Oh, it's your turn. I mean, I suppose it... No, step away. Heal yourself. Right, presumably Battle Medic cannot actually kick in after you've already moved. But that's fine. So, Spell Shield has actually run out on this guy, just as I hoped for. Okay. Unfortunately, he was still evading, so I guess I had to be ready for that. Yeah, and we're definitely gonna lose someone here. This is... yeah. It's unfortunate. I guess we could take out the Scorpion at least. Or not. Because that one was also evading now. But at least it doesn't have Spell Shield, so good. Bit of an overkill there, but, you know. Evaded again. Come on, man. Nice. 36 damage and died. Holy moly. Get me out of here. Jaxon, Scar and his brigands will no longer torment the clans of the row. In their bags you find a variety of tradable goods. It has been a profitable day. 93, okay. I guess I was kind of hoping for more after that. Well, first of all, after this tough combat and also after that little paragraph. But I suppose I shouldn't be complaining for having my money almost doubled. Wait. Never mind. I saw the 121, but that was after picking up the 93. Yeah, that's right. We had very little before that. So okay, I have even less reason to complain, I suppose. Still, I need so much more money. Oh well. We did have a quest for this though, right? Lodaga, Jaxon's car. Yes. From where was that? Wait. Invoice Sharyn. Ah, yes. Of course. Okay. Well, needless to say, we've actually reached the 1 hour mark. And we've run out of small things to do. We're not going to level up from turning in this quest immediately. Otherwise I could just head over to Azam and turn that in. But I mean, there's nothing really to be gained from that immediately. Well, what we can do actually, which might or might not be a minor thing by comparison, is actually take a look at the side entrance, or back entrance, to the Erodico ruins. Okay, that leads just straight to this place that we've already seen, which makes sense, of course. Save here. Southern Erodico. Yeah. No opening mechanism here? Okay, I guess... Yeah, but we do have access to the upper levels from here, and I guess we're just gonna be coming down from here and opening this up. And so on and so forth. And we have basically been everywhere else, yeah. Right, we've been in there. Okay, well, let's check out the upper level of the tower, I suppose. It's suspiciously empty so far. Rare dice. I'll take those 6 gold coins, thank you. Looks like there's more of that sitting on the ground, but not for me to take. What is this? What is that? Nothing, I guess. We got some burning bones, though. Level 6, nice. I do like seeing enemies that are below our level. This cavern is painfully hot and humid, and the air is choked with sulfur and ash. This academy was built unsurprisingly on a volcanic vent. Unsurprisingly? I don't know. The natural heat was used for dramatic metalwork. Weirdly, under the smoke, you can also smell the remnants of alchemical experiments. The Erodico weren't mad enough to do alchemy this close to a forge, were they? Well, you can bet they were. They're lucky they didn't blow this whole mountain up. Or maybe they've been intermittently blowing mountains up for millennia. You know, as mages tend to do. So I don't know, I'm a little bit suspicious about this sparkling brazier thingy here, but we'll see what that is all about, maybe. Probably soon enough. Well, while we wait for them to approach, I guess. Okay, of course. Burning bones do breathe fire. Nice cleave. I like it. Maybe damage that one, and I'm banking on dealing some area damage. Well, I'm at least gonna get all 3 of these if I do so. No, you know what? I'm gonna wait for it to be more efficient. Okay, never mind. Maybe I should have played that differently. I guess we're gonna be taking some more damage than we might have otherwise, but you know. Because ultimately we're not really taking a lot of damage from these guys as it is. But of course, with a dungeon like this, individual encounters tend to be not that tough. Just the accumulation of those encounters, you know, tends to make up the difficulty. And of course, we have no idea how long this dungeon is going to end up being. I mean, technically, we've already beat the first half of it, but there's obviously no reason why this couldn't be... why this, you know, the second half, basically, could just be as big and as long as any other dungeon. Because, I mean, for all intents and purposes, they are two separate places, right? They just share a map. Okay, we got more of these braziers, so obviously something is going to happen with those. The only question is, how bad is it for us? Fort Guardians. Okay, they are hostile? Yes, they are. Excuse me? What was that? This one has a different color. They're all pretty tanky, but despite looking like they're made from stone or something, or even metal, they don't have a ton of resistance at all. Well, before we engage them, what's down here? Well, this should lead to what the other staircase and ultimately the exit from the dungeon. So I guess this is probably an optional thing to do for extra loot, if I had to guess. What is up with these? I don't trust this one bit. Also, what are you guys guarding? Okay, a chest. Well, fair enough. Let's see how bad you guys are. I don't like the green one for some reason. That seems like bad news. Also, they're just randomly grunting every now and then, I guess. Even when it's not their turn. Okay, guys. Chill. They can be poisoned, surprisingly. I mean, they don't look like organic enemies, so you wouldn't really expect that, but... oh well. Ah. There we go. I guess we're focusing on the green one, because, obviously, it makes sense to focus on one. Okay, 15 damage and slowed. Critical for 6. Would have been worse without our upgraded armor for sure. Okay, one avoided our damage. We definitely need to try and kill that one. Okay, 21. Well, technically this one is the most damaged and the most poisoned. Though our warriors are not going to be able to reach that one easily. So, no, I think I'm still going to attack that one. We can always, you know, hope for a cleave. Bleeding and 47. Yeah, I mean, what are these things supposed to be? They bleed and they get poisoned, so they're certainly not golems. Who knows? I'll do a shock spell on that one, I guess. 36 damage, not bad. Oh god. Okay. Well, you can go there. Finish off that one. I should probably heal her. But I'd much rather just... well, actually, we can all use some healing, so I guess I'm gonna go for a group heal here. Was it this reddish one that was using range attacks? Or was that actually the one that we just finished off? I think so. Okay, so in that case, I guess we're gonna attack this one that's the lowest. Nice. Okay, we blocked all the damage. They're still bleeding though. So we will need to take care of that, actually. Might as well do that right now. Battle Mage, okay. Don't mind if I do get an extra attack in. There we go. Well, that cost us a few resources, but I guess it's not that bad. Use a potion to heal up a little bit. And we get deep metal, always good, and some much needed cash. Very nice. Still no indication as to what to do with those things, or what those will eventually do with us. We'll see. You enter a long stone hall. Pairs of closed gates to either side block off cells. This is where the Erudico stored beasts, some captured for study, some made by them. After all these years, you would think everyone here was dead, yet you can smell rank sweat and hear low growls. More of those guardians? They must have abandoned some magical beasts here, left to spend a century being driven mad by solitude and hunger. Great. very magical beasts, apparently, if they can't survive 100 years of hunger. Oh. I was kind of hoping that the game would give me an option to open cells when I was ready, but I guess not. When you reach the center of the hall, the gate you entered through slams shut. It is some sort of malevolent defense system. You suddenly suspect how old the Erudico how the old Erudico planned to keep their monsters fed in their absence. You hear the grinding of steel chains over steel. The ground vibrates slowly under your feet. The gates are starting to open. Awesome. Also, notably, we aren't actually seeing any beasts quite yet. I'm gonna enter combat while we still can. Freely do so. Never mind. Okay, we start seeing enemies now, obviously. Bony snipers. I mean, it's only 2 of them for the time being, so it could be a lot worse. First one already dead. Okay, there we go. More snipers. And a preserved body. Awesome. I was about to say that, you know, I wish I had not had Chip run off in this direction. Well, the plan was to maybe, hopefully, make it past the enemies, or, you know, before all the gates started opening, and hole up in this little more defensible corridor, but, well, I guess that ship has sailed. In fact, it was never an option to board it, but, well, I guess it works out, so long as no enemies come out of this cell, but, I mean, this one does just look empty, so maybe this is just gonna be where we get our reward for dealing with this encounter. Either way, he can fight off these the zombies pouring out of that cell. I mean, a buff would probably be useful here, right? I mean, the thing is, I don't know if this is the main encounter, or if there is even more to this place, including maybe an even higher level. I mean, this is supposed to be a tower, right? So only one story, or I suppose 2 stories seems a little bit low, but well, I don't know. I guess I could just assume that this is the main encounter and, you know, try to get this over with as efficiently as possible. Took some unfortunate damage there, but it's what it is. Evaded, very good. Nice one shot with the heavy blow, brutal blow. Oh, that's unfortunate. I really was hoping we'd get a line of sight there, but, well, crit for 2, that's fine. We can actually help finish off that guy, so Chip can focus on the next fresh enemy. Well, let's try this again. Nice, another one-shot. I like it. Definitely worth spending an action point on. Or energy, rather. You can attack from there now. Well, let's cast a shock. You can also use a brutal blow. You actually heal her. Block the damage, very good. And evade it. And there's a third one. And we block the damage again. It's going way too well. Okay, one more attack should do it for that encounter. Please cleave. No such luck. I would have whirlwinded, but we are running low, and wow, that was not great. I'm gonna have him drink a potion in a moment. Okay, looks like we've dealt with those enemies for now, at least. Yeah, definitely drink your 1 potion. Shoot the zombie. Or mummy, I guess. Oh, and there's yet another one. And another one. Awesome. Well, I guess in that case, we can do this. 4 enemies, I suppose, makes it worth it. And the next gate opened. Wonderful. Just in time, I guess. Ice pudding. Hi there. And he's kind of holding his own there against those physical attackers. But ice pudding sounds like bad news, so let's try to kill that as quickly as we possibly can. Unfortunately, yeah, he's gonna have to take a little moment to make his way over there. Is there yet another enemy in there? No, surely not. You know, finish things quickly there. Nice. Glad we got another turn before that ice pudding did. I guess we are hasted, so that should help, of course. We know there's another enemy coming, so I guess we'll just prepare accordingly. Or actually, well, I guess this counts as preparation. Nice. Steaming masses. Definitely have not seen these before. So who knows what they might be capable of. Evaded. Unfortunate. Well, you have a lot of energy left. But of course, against only 2 enemies, it's not really... Can't really do anything particularly efficient here. Magical evasion only 10%, as opposed to 30 physical, so we have a good chance of finishing up this one off. Only very barely. One more damage than we needed. But that works out, of course. Nice. This one should be dead for sure. Yeah. Can we get you from there? We can. Evaded though. Okay. Well, we don't even technically need to attack this one. I'm gonna step to the side. Okay, well, we missed anyway. Just in case that ice pudding was up to no good. Weakness. You know what? You can step back. Attack the pudding and it evades again. For 3 enemies, I suppose it's... Oh, wait. We can't get them because of... line of sight. I mean, there are ice puddings, but there isn't really a concept of elemental resistances in this game. So... hopefully, this should work just fine. And it did. Okay, good. Switch weapons, finish off that enemy, and you hopefully hit. Nice, okay, good. That worked out very well. I'm gonna save this. Because with any luck, we might actually be done here. There's... Nope, never mind. Okay, new enemies just outright spawned. I mean, would it have killed you, game, to just display them in their cell? Maybe, who knows? Maybe the engine doesn't support that, or... No, I mean, surely it would have supported it, but I don't know what might have... What would have... I don't know how that would have hurt. But either way, the game decided to just summon these from thin air, not telling us beforehand what we were gonna face. I guess it doesn't really matter much. I'm glad that we actually did get out of combat in the meantime, which allowed us to regain quite a bit of energy. In fact, let's use some of that to end this as quickly as possible. It looks like we're only facing 2 enemies here. Oh, the final set of gates opens. The western gate rises. Western gates rise, giving you a way to escape from this trap. You shake your head at the irresponsibility of the old Erodico. Very much unlike the modern ones. These sorts of horrors should never have been left uncontrolled. This is the sort of thing Haven's laws were meant to prevent. Yet Haven ruled the Rokaj when this place was left. It shows how seriously your vessel doesn't... How seriously your vessel doesn't take you. Right. Surprising absolutely no one. Of course. Okay. You might have just sealed your fate, Mr. Scorpion. Although we are no longer hasted, but it is. We'll see, though. If we... Nope, it did get an attack in 2 attacks. Never mind. Oh no! That's so bad! Oh, come on. If literally anyone else had gotten that turn first, she would not have died. I mean, obviously we saved literally before this very short final encounter, so... we saved... What did I say? We saved... very shortly before that encounter. I guess. So redoing it is absolutely not an issue. However, I will just make sure that this was in fact the final encounter here, and the dungeon is done. It looks like it. Yeah, okay, so this looks like our final reward. So I suppose at this point, since experience, well, I mean, not that we would gain any experience here anyway, but, you know, it doesn't matter that she's dead at this point, is all I'm trying to say. Erudico Raiment. Okay. That's the one that I saw for sale somewhere. So it's nice to get this for free, except that I mean, Blessing and Healing. Yeah, really the only one who this is useful for is him, except he can't use it. That was the issue. Yeah. Plus, his robes are already better at healing, and we have, you know, set our sights on the next upgrade in that regard. Anyway, with the 15% healing bonus and more augmentation slots and good defenses. So, yeah, thanks for the money, I guess. It's obviously appreciated. A bolt of silk for 20, crude crystal for 8, and some more deep metal. You know? Honestly, I'm not complaining at all. I do wonder... Oh, there's a pedestal here that I didn't see. Yes, okay, for another one of these puzzles. Alright, we can do that. Probably. Okay. Wait, these are all connected. Does that mean... Wait, I cannot... Huh? Why can I not place there? What? I can place there, but not there. What? Literally everywhere but in that tile. What? What is up with that? That makes no sense. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do it like this then. I wonder if these are actually... I mean, they're all next to each other, so do they all count as wildcards connecting everything that touches them? That would be my guess, because otherwise this cannot be done, right? I guess I'm gonna find out momentarily. Yeah, this should be the solution. There we go. Okay. And we get a solid magma orb. Right, he technically uses orbs, but he cannot actually use this one. I definitely need to start investing some more in his arcane skill tree, just to give him more access to, you know, arcane gear. Yeah, in fact, his next robe, the next better robe, is also gonna require tier 2 for sure. Is this a lot better? It is, actually. Twice the magical damage absorption and twice the mental resistance plus an additional slot. Yeah, so he will want this eventually. Want to use this eventually. Okay, we did loot everything else up here. Yes. Huh, so we never did find out what these braziers are for. That's weird. Maybe there's gonna be another quest taking place here? There is that tunnel up north, which is kind of suspicious. Well, we open this, and that is that. Oh, and this gate has... Yeah, all of these gates, both of these gates have mysteriously opened, I guess. Well, not mysteriously, probably just both from pulling that one switch. That being said, I never did make it to this staircase, did I? In fact, have I been in the underground here at all? I don't think so, right? But, I also don't see how we could possibly reach this place, for example. I mean, that is clearly going down. These stairs are all going up. Yeah, don't know. I mean, I suppose there might be yet another follow-up quest, right? Wouldn't be the first time for sure. In fact, what quest even was this? Knowledge of the road? No. Aiding the Erudico? No, that's the Ancient Towers. Ink for the Erudico, Sharyn Spirit. Did we just... Why did we come here again? God, there's so many quests. I'm just losing track of what I got where. I'm gonna go over the entire quest list and maybe remind myself. Maybe we did not actually do this for a quest. Maybe this was just for additional loot, and we did get that, so, you know, there... That's nice. Oh, now that the gates to the north and south are open, you have cleared a path through these ruins. This road is open for the first time in a century. It's not very valuable for you, but some smugglers are sure to be delighted. Opening gates between provinces makes traveling using the world map slightly faster. Oh, okay. What was that about smugglers, though? That sounds like a bad thing. I guess we did get 50 experience just for clearing this, so... Yeah, maybe there really is not a quest. I mean, we were told about this potential backdoor, right? Of course, I don't remember by whom. But, yeah, maybe we just... It was just left to our own curiosity, I suppose, and or greed to explore that place. And we did get something out of it again, so, you know, absolutely not complaining here. Don't need to do this on camera at all, but I guess I'm somehow doing it anyway. We're going to sell this because we don't plan to use any arcane melee weapons, and, you know, I'll take those 25 coins for sure. This is also not useful enough for us. 300 coins. Let's see here. New robes. Yeah, Healer's Raiment is tier 2 arcane gear, of course, so... Yeah, he can't use that. But... she can use the War Mage's Raiment, which is a very decent upgrade over what she's currently using. Yeah, quite decent. So, and also not super expensive. In fact, quite a bit less expensive than the same tier, or similar tier at least, physical armor that we have access to? No, actually that was what we bought is the highest tier medium armor, right? So I guess that corresponds to this one, but even then, it's even this one is less expensive than that. Yeah, and that's still a little ways off. So I think it's definitely okay to upgrade to this one in the meantime. There we go. Gloves. Gloves aren't really amazing. The ones available here. I mean, the speed bonus is decent, I guess. Although, wait, no, that's... never mind, that's what we're using. Yeah, but still. Curse resist on these types. Oh, actually, these ones give magical damage. Right, so that's definitely worth considering for our mage, of course. Curse resist, curse resist. Right, and these are just pure physical reduction. Yeah, I don't know, kind of underwhelming. Cowls, Spider Silk Cowl, let's see. 2 and 6 versus 2 and 4. It does have an augment slot for what it's worth. Could put an extra point of physical defense in there. Probably not the worst thing we could do, but I guess I'm gonna wait for the Blessed Hood, which shouldn't be that much further. Which shouldn't require that many more weaving rooms to have access to, right? And it's just, well, even better, obviously. It's also quite a bit more expensive, so money is, once again, looking a bit problematic, but, well. But oh well, so let's not be silly again. Unsocket this one, put it in there for now, and sell these robes for 11. Okay. Alright. Well, next time, I guess, well, I'm gonna go over my quest list again just to remind myself of anything that I might have forgotten about, what we have dealt with this Jaxon Scar, was it? We have finally finished the Erodico ruins, unless there is actually more to do there. Oh, the coastal Erodico. It literally tells me. I forgot that the map sometimes does that. Usually, actually. Not always, but... Okay. So we did have a quest for that. Which is actually weird, because we immediately got 50 experience just for, you know, clearing the map. Huh. Coastal Erodico... So where was that from? Oh, Gentle Coast. I was thinking that it should be a quest from the Gentle Coast region. I just didn't see that that was still one of the categories here. Okay. Well, in that case... Yeah, okay, so that was a proper quest. So I guess I'll have to make my way back to Lascara to turn that in. I guess I could do that, because we don't really have any other reason to return to the Gentle Coast. Except maybe, well, I suppose while in Lascara I can check on the situation there now that, you know, after the Rasa has been assassinated. maybe people there will have something to say about that. I mean, they should. So that might not be a bad idea to start with for next time, perhaps. To finally get, you know, this quest completely finished, perhaps, or maybe even get another follow-up to it. We'll see. But, yeah, anyway, for now, obviously, a very, very long episode. These just keep getting longer, but, well, we're, even like this, I'm afraid that we might be on our, you know, on our way to having triple-digit number of episodes, which is, you know, I'd like to avoid that just because I'd like to one day play another game and not play this for all eternity. As much as I am mostly enjoying it, but, you know, I hope... I mean, so far no one has complained about the long episodes, and I hope it's okay for most people, but I guess it is, you know... It is a lot. 4 episodes, 4 feature-length episodes each week. It's a lot, but, you know... It's what it is. Anyway, as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.